In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make money scalping Solana meme coins with actual examples. This is for, small portfolio traders, but also applies to, bigger portfolio traders as well. I'm going to be showing you guys scalping new pairs as well as, more established coins. So number one, you need to be using a laptop or a computer. If you're using a phone, it's possible, but it's really, really hard. So that's what I recommend. And then you need to be using a trading bot. So not Phantom Wallet or Dex Screener or anything like that. You need to be using a trading bot such as Terminal. It's the one I used. It's the best one I found. Reason being is they get your fills. Like when I buy and sell coins, I get filled instantly. They have a free wallet tracker, a free Twitter tracker, which are the fastest on the market. Super, super beneficial. They also have incredible information. As you can see here, I can instantly see coins and charts and all this information on bundling and dev holding and top holders. And then they give out free alpha calls. So these are all like paid alpha group calls just for using the platform completely for free, which is really, really, really awesome. And they give cash back, so rewards. They give you a percentage back of the fees that you pay per sell and buy. So you get back a percentage of what you're actually buying. And after you trade a lot, you'll rack up thousands and thousands of dollars for cash back. They have the most cash back out of any platform. So if you want to use Terminal, that's what I'm going to be using in this video and what I use every single day trading. Use my link in the top of the description. That'll give you instant 35% cash back, which is max level. So it's really, really awesome, guys. So number one is you can scalp new pairs, which are like coins that just came out, coins that just launched, which some people say are more risky, which I semi disagree with, but they're also kind of, a lot harder to trade. And then also more established coins, which are like coins that have migrated or almost migrated, or higher market caps, not as volatile, right? So I'll start with the new pairs. So number one, what I do is I sit here on the trenches tab and I sit here looking at new pairs and I wait till I find good narratives. Now you're going to understand what good narratives are the more you trade, the more you watch what coins are running and why they're running. So that just takes time. I can't just tell you guys in one video on why certain narratives are better than others. You learn that and gain that intuition over time. So I recommend trading now and watching, what runs, seeing what runs, why it ran, what are the similarities between coins that have ran higher. And you can catch some of these on new pairs right when they launch. So I sit here and I wait for coins that I see could be good. I see if the market cap starts to go up. If people are starting to buy it instantly, that means that people are interested in that coin. So I'm going to show you guys this example here. So this example here was a day ago. Now I'm trading on these new pairs with super low amounts because I'm actually doing a challenge. I started with 0.4 SOL like 2 days ago, and I'm trying to see how high I can run it up because the market is a little bit slower, and I'm trying to show example for like people with smaller portfolios who are just starting and smaller traders. So I started with 0.4 and I'm currently at 3.4 SOL. Should be a lot more, but I haven't been trading that much. But I think it's a great example on how you guys can run up your small portfolios as well, trading meme coins in this market. So this coin, I saw it come out. Now I saw people buying it, right? And this was by seeing this market cap go up. So I saw people are buying it, and I also saw people on my wallet tracker buying it here. Kev, it's a good wallet I track. He bought it, which means it could be a good narrative, which is really helpful. I really like the wallet tracker for that reason. And then I looked at the narrative. So I hover over this tweet. It looks like the tweet is deleted by now because this is a day old coin, but it basically was explaining the narrative. It was the YouTube video where
cemetery, and you can fill it, but this time with bit deers and all sorts.
He was, or like, you should invest in bit deers, which is actually a company, but it just sounds funny, kind of like Bitcoin bit deers. He's saying this, you should invest in this, right? If you don't know Jim Cramer, you should know who he is. But this is a good narrative. Well, it's actually a decent narrative. It's not a really good narrative, as you can see it topped at 30K. But for new pairs, you don't really need, super crazy narratives to scalp for quick profits. So I saw this, I saw it had motion. I kind of thought it was a decent narrative. So I went up, obviously, probably off of Kev's buy and off of motion, and then it instantly got sold off from these early buyers taking their profits, and then I bought the bottom of that. So I'm just waiting for these new pairs to gain motion, and I'm waiting for them to nuke closer to, their floor or, really low, and I'm making sure it's a good narrative, and then I'm buying it, and obviously it got a bunch of buys, and I sold really quick. So I only bought 0.3 SOL. I could have bought 0.5, I could have bought 1 SOL if I had a higher port, which I usually do. But I only bought 0.3, right? And I turn it into 0.5, that's plus 2 or plus 0.2 SOL, right? That's really, really good, guys, especially if you're building up a small portfolio. 0.2, 0.3 wins are how you slowly build up. So it's really, really useful. And this took me literally like 5, probably 10 seconds from the very beginning of seeing it, looking at the link, and then buying it and selling it. It's super quick just doing this. You know, whatever that was, like 30 bucks. It's a small amount, but building up a small portfolio is this is how you do it. And I sold really quickly. I could have held, right? I could have held all the way up here for 200% and made like 0.6 SOL, but I took my P because that's what we're doing. We're scalping, so we're taking our profit really quick. So I bought here at the bottom after I saw it was a good narrative with volume, and after the early buyers sold, that's when I bought because I knew people were gonna buy on that dip, but I just bought it first, right? I saw the red, big red candle, boom, I buy 0.3. Big green candle comes up again and I sell instantly. Really simple, guys. Find a good narrative on new pairs, make sure it has volume, make sure it's a good narrative, and then buy on the first dip from the early buyers, okay? And then I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do it on more established coins, such as this coin, okay? This coin, you know, really helped me in this challenge, okay? Because this was like I started the challenge like a day or two ago. This was like one of the first coins I bought with the challenge, and all I had was like I think 0.7 SOL in my balance at the time, right? So basically, this came out. It was a tweet from TechCrunch, which is a very reputable news source. I don't know if I can find it in here, but basically, it was saying that Jack Dorsey, who is the founder of Twitter, was basically creating a second version of Vine, which is obviously, if you don't know Vine, you should. It's one of the most viral apps ever, called Divine, right? And that's really bullish, especially with the OG Vine coin being however high it is right now, and it went to like, I think like, I don't know, tens and tens of millions. It went really high. We could see how high it went now. Obviously the Vine narrative is really good. I'll just go to like one day here, we'll see. It ran all the way up to, what is that, 500, it went like 500 mil, okay? So obviously this is going to be a good narrative. It's basically a new name for the new Vine, basically being pretty much semi-confirmed. So it instantly got sniped up because people saw this on their Twitter tracker, right? Oops. And then there was multiple coins that came out. Okay, so the first one came out, it wasn't a great picture, so that one got sniped up but instantly sold out. I knew it was going to get banned, so I waited for a good picture. Obviously this is a good picture, reason being it has the proper logo on the article. So you go to the article, it has the proper link on it, and there's actually like, it's a good picture, so it instantly got sniped up. I could have bought it here if I was really paying attention for the event, but I wasn't. I really fumbled bad here, but I saw it at 280k or whatever this is, or it was only 200k. I bought it 200k, okay, because I saw it get instantly sniped up. I bought on the bottom of this red candle. I knew it was going to go high. Instantly, I was like, this is $1 million narrative, right? I have that intuition because I've been trading for a while. So I bought with 0.5. It's basically all I had in my balance. Now, I do wish that I was not doing the challenge at this time. I wish I had a lot more, but I didn't have time to load up more in my hot wallet. So I put in 0.5 here. And then I knew this was $1 million narrative. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to hold it to $1 million and take clips on the way up. So I held all the way up. I started taking some clips, right? Meaning that I was taking 25%, 10%, or 5% profits, you know, on the way up. So I sold my first sell here at like 540k just to make sure I was confirming in profits. I was like, I don't know what that was, for like 25%. And then I sold another clip somewhere in here. And then, Gate bought, which is a really profitable wallet. And then I sold up here, which is good. I'm basically clipping on every big green candle, every big green move, every big move upwards. I'm taking a percentage, okay, just to secure profits. And I was clipping up here. I took some clips up here at 1.15 mil, 1.2 mil, because that was kind of my target. So I was taking a lot of clips up here. And I took some more clips up here. As I went higher, I was like, okay, this is my first initial target. I knew it was going to at least go 1 mil. So I'm going to be taking my profits quick. And then, I thought it might go higher. So I held a little bit of my bag in the coin still. And then I took some clips down here. I think my last clip was somewhere here. I finally sold 100% my bag, which I made from that. I made like 1.5 SOL. It was 300% basically. But as you can see here, it says I bought 3 SOL. That's because after I made that, I started scalping it. So here I bought 1 SOL because obviously I had a lot more Solana in my balance. Now, I would not recommend buying a coin after you've already traded it and bought and sold everything. I wouldn't recommend that, but I was just doing it because I saw scalp opportunities and I made like an extra like 0.2 just for fun. But we're mainly talking about my 0.5 into 1.5 sold just on a good narrative, just being patient, seeing insane volume on an insane narrative, and basically properly holding it, setting targets, even taking clips before it reaches your target price, securing profits. And that's with a really low amount of SOL. It was 0.5 Solana. Okay, it's a really small amount. Most people are buying this coin with 10, 20, 30, 40 Solana. And this is how you build up a small portfolio, basically catching these big narratives early and then, scalping them. I wouldn't call it a scalp. I'd say it's more of a hold. But scalping new pairs, like I showed you guys earlier, it's really simple, guys. You see a lot of people on Twitter saying, oh, market's too slow. It's definitely not. This coin came out a day ago. So much money to be made. Top trader made 123 SOL, or 123 SOL. Okay, that's insane. Okay, a lot of money to be made in this market. Just keep it simple, guys. Stay patient, learn, and trade with small amounts. If you're new, you can slowly build up to a way bigger amounts and way bigger portfolios, guys. I recommend getting in now while you can. I recommend using Terminal. I use it every day when trading. It's gonna be, your best friend when trading meme coins, guys. So a link will be at the top of the description for that. And then I also have a Twitter where I have a free how to start guide. This is all free. I give free calls in there to help you guys out, my thoughts on the market. And then I have a free how to start guide up here. If you click on that, you'll get every piece of info you ever need to start trading meme coins, guys. And I also have my Twitter in the description. That's where I'm most active, so I'd appreciate a follow there. But yes, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you guys out or helped you guys. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments or on my Telegram. Yes, guys, a like and sub always appreciated, but not necessary, and peace out.